Vegito! Let me show you how far more you can go.
So in this one, I do have this Legends Celebration tier list. I'm currently on a live stream right now. We're doing a memberthon, first ever on the channel, by the way. So chat's going to be on the screen if you guys want to say what's up to the YouTube people watching a video on this. Yeah, we do have every single Legends Celebration featured on this tier list, from the 1st anniversary, 2nd anniversary, 3rd Annie, 4th Annie, Legends Festival. I think this is the current one, right? Legends Festival 2020. No, this is 2022. 5th Annie. This is 2021. Okay. 2023. And then we have the original Legends Festival. I think that's what this is right here. So we got ranks S, A, B, C, and D. Pretty unique type tier list. I don't do tier lists for anything other than units in the game. So if this is something you guys want to see in the future on the channel, let me know in the comment section. Also like the video so it lets me know you guys do or did enjoy this video. I think, honestly, chat, 2nd anniversary was such a dud, bro. Oh my god. Than what the meta was like. And it was a very locked in linear meta with VB just being as toxic as hell, right? If you didn't have VB, you were basically not having fun in PvP. There was not any team diversity. There was fusions, there was future, and that was it. And maybe a little bit of God Key, but pretty much the whole game revolved around VB, and there was little to no counterplay, just endless combos. What was the banner looking like? It was VB, and we got Sword of Hope, or that Trunks, the yellow Trunks, and then we got Merge Zamasu. Was that the banner? Was that everything? They had a GT side, right? Not good rewards. LF rates back then were a 0.25. Oh, nah, bro. The rates were awful, too. That's right. The original LF rates were basically lower than the Ultra rates currently. So, Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Omega. PyCon came out for year 2, and then the tag, or not the tag, but the duo blue characters, right? So they released 2 1% sparking banners. So there was 2 banners. It was VB for both. Okay, that's what it was. I thought it was cool that you had a chance to get VB on both banners, but the rates were still hell. GT was not even a really good tag or anything. Like, the units were good. Omega, Super Saiyan 4 was not bad, but just overall, the celebration really wasn't as memorable as anything else on the list. So the fact that we have a D tier, this is easily making that spot. So the 4th year anniversary. Bro, I love MUI, bro. I love this character, man. I love this character, but... So it was really, yeah, the rewards, exactly. So the 4th year anniversary still had one of the best rewards we've seen throughout an entire anniversary ever. I think they were giving actually... Like, per raid, they were giving 1,000 CCs. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they actually gave 600 multi-Z power. Triple 600 LFZ power. That was extremely valuable. Celebration strictly from the rewards. I thought the units were definitely hype enough, right? MUI, Goku, Dragon Fist. And then we had Ultra Super Vegito as the premium characters. We had what the 1% were. What was the 1% on MUI's banner? Completely forgot. But I remember Tapion was the 1%. Dragon Fist. Like, all the characters were definitely good. It was just how the anniversary was handled, I feel like. 2K energy, 2K erasers. The literal rewards off the celebration were broken, but the downside was the first raid. That's it, really. Oh, events. There was raids, bro. It's pretty much the same events as everything. MUI got leaked. I mean, all the UIs got leaked. Let's be real. So the first raid. I think the first raid, they try to nerf the rewards for the people basically that summoned on the banner. Like, if you basically didn't summon or got shafted, you were getting nothing from the raids, right? Like, you weren't able to get as quickly the medals, or like there was no other options for you to properly farm the raids, aka you were missing out on the hundreds, 600s, multiple 600s of LFZ power. Insane rewards. I'm actually going to end up rating this B tier. I don't think it was that awful now that I'm thinking about it now. The rewards were God tier. The units were definitely hype enough. The meta was kind of, I don't want to say like that great, but it was definitely a couple of teams, a handful of teams that you could be running, right? You were running God Key. That red purple setup was kind of nasty. All 3 anniversary characters, that team was kind of nasty. Fusion Warriors was kind of nasty. Movies, there was like a couple of setups that was going on, so it wasn't a horrible, like I said, poor management. I think that's the biggest issue 4th anniversary had, was it was handled very poorly. A lot of in-between stuff, dead weeks. I remember having dead weeks during the anniversary, right? This Legends Festival, every single day / week, there's been something going on. New characters, We're getting like all 3 characters just got released for the for the celebration Legends Festival, and now they're releasing another free to play, right? We got 3 LF Zenkais. We got all this. Bro, I'm gonna just straight up do this, you guys. I haven't, you know, I think this is a proper time to do this right now. Legends Festival 2023 is an S tier. Legends Festival 2023, it's not even over yet, and I can easily say it's one of the best celebrations we've ever had. Multitude of character options, right? I think people can definitely say it's arguable simply for the fact that Part 2 banner was one of the worst banners we've ever had in a long time. But I don't think that banner ruined this festival for me or even altered my rating for it. Simply for the fact that all 3 banners, like the main premium character was just like unique to the point where like they did it perfectly. Goku and Bardock character, like non-canon, Legends original, super cool. Obviously, they were just testing something out, and the banner was a flop. But other than that, I think every other checkpoint they hit on this celebration. Ultra UI Goku's a hit, top tier character, great animations. Evo Ken, Beast Gohan, incredibly hyped, surprising. Obviously, everyone predicted Evo Ken, so we knew that was kind of coming. There was a lot of universe rep hints. Nobody thought a transforming Beast Gohan was going to drop, so I like that little. I think a lot of times what really makes a celebration is the build up to the reveal, right? The reveal really makes a celebration, and unfortunately that was a big issue with the 4th year Annie, is that it got leaked. MUI got leaked and everybody was watching the reveal like, we know he's here, we know he's coming, right? They could have made it a little bit better to the point, right? Like Ultra UI got leaked, but somehow, some way they found a way to make him look amazing, right? It wasn't too bad. They put the orchestra with the music in the beginning. They made it very nice, the reveal. So if it doesn't have a memorable reveal or like something to build up, Legends Festival 2023 definitely had that. And then even for the Part 2, even for the Part 3, with Ultra UI being leaked, I think Legends Fest is really cooked. We've got multiple raids. We got LFZ, tons of LFZ power during this festival, right? The logins, the Legends Tuesday, LFZ power. We do have so many resources, so much free-to-play CC. I mean, obviously, regular events, they've given us free-to-play characters. They've given us 3 LF Zenkais, massive equipments, a lot of bonanzas. Obviously, they could have kept the Mega Bonanza just going out through the entire celebration, but they're giving us even an Ultra one in the next couple of days. So 2023, one of, if not the best celebration we've had in this game, one of the best metas we've had in this game. So there's not 5 teams. There's not 10 playable teams. Probably 15 to 20 playable different diverse teams with different metas, top leader slot variants. Like, this is one of the most diverse metas we've ever had in the game, right? I'm not even going to break down all the pure teams we have. Great on Saiyans, Future, Fusions, Movies, Hybrid Saiyans. Right, you can even be running teams from last month. We got Ginyu Force, we got DB Saga, and this is never before seen. Obviously, there's been some metas where you got a handful of teams. We're making top 10 tier lists. I can make a full unit tier list because there's top 30 characters usable in this game. More than 30 characters right now are usable in Dragon Ball Legends. This is one of the best times for people to play and re-roll your account and just enjoy the game. You don't need to be running the best characters in the game. I could run in with literally MUI Goku because his teams are so stacked that they can carry him. Universe Rep. Yeah, I didn't even mention Universe Rep. Universe Rep is one of the best teams of the game, but Legends Festival 2023 was definitely a topic that I stayed on for a second for a good reason. 5th year anniversary, chat. What are we thinking? S tier or Z tier? S tier or Z tier? What are we feeling? I'm going to let the chat kind of give me some input here. I thought it was a great celebration. Obviously, if you're going to look at Go Frieza as like the menaces, I thought 5th year anniversary was fantastic. I know everyone has PTSD from Go Frieza. Don't be salty, bro. Don't be salty. What are the reasonings? I need to see some reasonings in the chat. It was all GF? No, absolutely. GF was dominating the entire thing. Androids, Unireps, Go Frieza, 1v3s, etc. Yeah. I am a huge, I don't like rating things from a biased standpoint. I'm a big Go Frieza stan. Favorite team is Universe Rep. I love this character to death. I think one of the biggest things that really affected the way I saw the 5th year anniversary is the way that they fumbled Orange Piccolo, right? So they dropped the first Part 1 banner, one of the most valuable banners we've ever received. You can make an entire Universe Rep team just from that banner, right? So Go Frieza, they dropped Carousel, Kayawe, and they dropped a third one. It's probably Z-worthy, honestly. The hype around these characters, Gammas and Orange Piccolo, broke the hype scale. So if you thought Go Frieza was hype, they dropped and announced Orange Piccolo and the tag Gammas on 2 separate banners. The hype was there, right? The rewards were definitely there. And then UVB, like you guys said, stupid hype. As far as the characters and the teams go, I think there was a lot of team diversity as the anniversary went on. So once the part 1 banner came out, it was just Unirep, right? You were just seeing Go Frieza, Go Frieza, Go Frieza. But then obviously as the, more teams came out, you're going to see movies, you're going to see androids, you're going to see future. Maybe some fusions, right? UVB, UGB was a team, still a team. There was options to be ran. I consider a meta bad if there's no team diversity, right? I personally loved, say, this is just bias preference, the Beast Gohan, original Beast Gohan meta, Hybrid Saiyans. It was a really fun team to use, but imagine people that didn't have access to that team. That was the only team in PvP during the Beast Gohan meta, and that was right before the Legends Festival of what, 22? One shot, PV one shot. And you know how the original Beast Gohan kit is? It's very similar to the new one. You were just constantly getting your vanish, endless combos, stupid damage. This year in general, right, if we look at how it was structured around Universe Rep, I'm a big advocate for, hey, they neglected this tag for 2 years prior to this year. It was a tag released with the original UI sign Omen. Tag has been dead. They focused. They gave us MVP. They gave us hit. They gave us so many options before the celebration started that when Go Frieza dropped, this team hit, the hype hit. They were the first unit to get buffed post drop. People that summoned, it gave more of an incentive for people to summon. So I was all over this character. I was all over this celebration. I thought this year was a banger for Dragon Ball Legends. I don't think there was one year in Dragon Ball Legends that was better than this year. Obviously, every year is going to have their mistakes, their fumbles, right? The Part 2 banner of this celebration, when they changed the PvP system and it just fucked up the interest of the game post-anniversary. There's going to be the fumbles, bro. All the character releases, all the build-up, Rose was hype, Battle Hour was hype. So both celebrations were probably Z tier on my end. I don't think you can argue it was S just based off preference if you didn't enjoy the meta or something like that, but rewards were definitely there. The hype, build-up, the reveals for all 3 of them carry, bro, I'm going to rate it as a Z tier celebration. First year anniversary, chat. I feel like it's either A or S. And it is strictly, by the way, if we're comparing the rewards and the actual overall everything they've released, it's uncomparable. If we're talking rewards, if we're talking meta, if we're talking character, it's obviously ass compared to what we got going on right now. But it's the first year of the game. It was easily the most hyped time. The first year of the game is when everyone, we're starting to get fusion characters. We're starting to get Super Saiyan Blue. We're moving on to the first celebration of the game, right? The first year, people are hyped. This is when the game was hitting, crazy numbers of likers and stuff, right? When they revealed the characters, right? During the official tournament for the game, and we saw Super Vegito, bro, come on. And we saw Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Bro, were you guys not losing your minds on this reveal? For rating bottom Z, I wouldn't give it a Z. Strictly from the fact that we have to include the rewards, we have to include the overall value of it. The banners were kind of iffy, the rates were stupid low back then, the units were, if we remember Buhan came out, he was not on any team. Was Regen a team back? I don't think Buhan was on any team. So we had the Blue Duo. The Blue Duo, there was a solid God Key team out. Fusions were a solid team. We had the transforming Super Vegito, I think at some point. We had a couple of characters. We had the transforming Gogeta out. Golden Frieza. There was a couple of units that came out that just didn't fit on teams, right? I don't think Golden Frieza / Buhan fit on many teams during then. It was kind of just a release to set up teams in the future. And even then, I don't think they got their shine at all. And the rewards were just kind of average, right? They were kind of getting started and stuff like that. It was kind of like a test. The first year of the game, they were doing a lot of stuff for the very first time. So I can't just flat out and say it was one of the best celebrations. I'm going to say it was strictly carried by the first year of its hype. Fantastic reveal, first tournament, and the characters were definitely hyped. Super Vegito has to be one of the more hyped characters. The Blue Duos, the Goku Vegeta, Golden Frieza, Buhan, they dropped the best villains. They had the units, they had the reveals, but the rewards and obviously it doesn't even compare to nowadays. So like you can even argue like if we're going off of strictly hype, like it's heavily carried by the first year. Like, by the way, I wasn't like a big spender back then. No content creation, no nothing like that. I didn't even watch YouTube videos like that. I think I watched some, but it's just crazy to think about how far we've come in this game. We have 4 celebrations left to go. We're going to move the 3rd year anniversary, and I'm going to honestly have to throw it in the A tier as well. Like, this is just like an immediate reaction. Obviously, I think the characters were really good. It was back then when they dropped the dual banners. The hype was peak, right? CMZ on one banner. We had Gogeta 4 on the other banner. If we remember, bro, these units were not... Bro, Gogeta 4 was mid as hell. They dropped this unit. This was back then when Zenkais were ruling the game and not the new premium summonable characters. So, like, I'm wailing out 50, 60,000 crystals on a unit to get 1 copy, and for this unit to be mid as fuck, bro. Like, he was so mid. CMZ was pretty good. There was a couple of decent teams, like GT, even the Shadow Dragons, bro. All the units sucked. The units sucked, but the hype was there. The hype carried the 3rd year anniversary, bro. That was it. The hype. I was stupid hype when I saw G4 being announced at the very end of the reveals and stuff. And then we remember what the Revival Gohan was the second part. Blew everything out of the water, right? Obviously, he was hype. I don't think he was as hype as G4 or even CMZ, and I'm a Gohan fan. Gohan's one of my favorite characters. But the fact that he became the #1 character in the game, and he brought hybrids to be what, you know, the original hybrids domination of Revival Gohan, Future Gohan, Red FSK Gohan. That team was disgusting. Even like movie setups got buffed. Like there was so much going on 3rd anniversary that I thought it was just a mid all around kind of vibe. Obviously G4 got his plat eventually. I thought the characters were definitely cool. I believe the anniversary, pretty sure we got LFZ power. We got a lot of things going on, a lot of first times. Every celebration, they're kind of stepping it up, giving us a little bit something else to be excited about. But it did feel like one of those, just like they did bare minimum, but like it was like, okay. The banner format was mid, bro. All the characters sucked, bro. Purple VB literally died 2 weeks after the release, bro. Reused animations for LF Revanya. There was literally Revival Gohan and CMZ. All the 1% kind of suck. G4 kind of suck. Yeah, Red Kefla sucked. I think overall, though, like, what do we... Damn, dude, the hype for this carried this shit to the moon, bro. First ever Ultra Instinct. We got Gogeta Blue and a full power Broly. This has to be one of the most hyped celebrations of all time. I can't put it Z tier, strictly from everything involved. Like, I thought the units were good. The units were good. UI was all right. It's nothing broken, but he was definitely a top tier character. So was LF Gogeta Blue, and so was Broly. But it took a little bit of time for people to actually realize how good Gogeta Blue was, and some units to kind of make that happen. But they were all good. It was just carried by reveals, though. I think this was a huge celebration carried by the hype around it. Top of A or back end of S is what I'm thinking in the chat. Let me know. Like, no events, no crystals hard to grind. I'm not gonna lie, the one thing that really put me down, and I can't use this as bias, is I got horrendously shafted on this original UI banner. It took me 80,000 chrono crystals to get 1 copy of UI sign. I maxed out the complete Pride Troopers force before I pulled a copy. Like, all 3 of them, bro. I was 80,000 deep to get 1 copy of the fucking LF, bro. I was pissed. I was like, bro, UI is my favorite character, bro. It was a really, really... overall, the banner was not bad either. I don't think the banner was bad. They had 3 1% sparkings, and they had an LF. So the value was there, but the rates... I think the rates were the same. Was it still 0.25 for the LF, or at this point, was it 0.5? For this, maybe 3rd anniversary can go to B. I feel like 4th year Annie had so much to offer reward wise. You know, the hype was definitely ruined, and the anniversary felt tainted as fuck for this. 3rd anniversary felt a little bit like a B scale. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little bit more accurate here. I'm gonna say 4th Annie was carried by rewards. Think in chat for, let's do 2021 first. It's easily S or Z tier material. I'm gonna just be 100% one of the most hype reveals of all time, #1, and they gave us one of the most valuable banners of all time. But in a reward sense, like, what do we think? I don't know. Bro, honestly, I think it's Z for me, bro. Fuck everything else. Like, even the rewards, like, it was okay. The rewards were not like the, you know, was alright, but bro, having the first summonable Ultra, I was so hyped for Super Vegeta, bro. Or Gogeta, excuse me, Super Gogeta. I wailed on the character, and I spent over 130 crystals, and I got him 3 times. The Shaft definitely fucked me on all the banners. The triple Z power, the meta was really good. I was running both LFs together on the same team. Blue Bros, I believe, on a setup with Sword of Hope and Future Gohan, something like that, right before Gogeta came out. And then when Gogeta came out, I kind of switched up the setup to some form of fusions. But I 14-starred both of the LFs. The animations were amazing. The reveals, everybody was off their seats. Nobody expected a tag switch character. Everybody expected Sword of Hope, but nobody expected the Blue Bros. Like, first tag switch, first premium summonable Ultra. I think this is what we're doing. We're going to keep this as Z tier. I'm feeling this Z tier. And then the last celebration, or the last, Legends Festival 2022. We got Gogeta Blue, right? I think everything else other than Gogeta Blue was a flop, bro. The 4s were cool. Trunks of Vegeta was like, They gave us... We can't include the original Beast Gohan, right, as a part of this. Does that count? Do you guys count Blue Beast Gohan as a part of Legends Festival 2022? Because it totally started off with the 4s, but it almost felt like they were trying to give us a piece of it. Yeah, Blue Beast wasn't Legends Fest. I know, I'm just coping, bro. This had to be like a... I feel like this had to be like an A tier. Gogeta Blue was hype. I don't think people... if you were there, you get it, bro. But does Gogeta Blue carry us enough? Everything else makes it feel like a B tier celebration. But all the rewards, if we really think about it, are kind of similar. But LFZ power, a lot of Chrono Crystals, raids, etc. Right, free to play characters, LF Zenkais, bro. We got a ton. I think this is the most not during this celebration, but just thinking right now, this is the most we've ever gotten. I still think this is the best celebration just because of the amount we've just received. Comparative to the first, the second, and even the current Legends Festival, Gogeta Blue was just carrying on his back. He was one of the best aging characters to exist in the game. He's still used today. This one's going to be the most difficult one, bro, because I personally love Gogeta Blue. Like, that reveal, that unit, that meta, it added on to the whole movie's Beast Gohan team. Like, the 4s were cool, but the whole celebration was mediocre. The Gogeta Blue really carried this on its back. I'm going to put, if I had to order it, this, 5th year, and then this, strictly because we've gotten so much for these two, and then this year, it's the same thing. We got a lot of value off the banners, and the most hype reveal of all time. So I feel like Z tier is fair. Anniversary 1 heavily carried by the first year hype, the reveal, the tournament that they had was really good. Same thing here, a lot of reveal hype carry. UGB is basically 22, and then 4th year anniversary was completely tainted. However, the best rewards we've ever received, I think. Some of the best rewards, right? I'm just not going to get over how much 600 LFZ powers we were getting. 3rd year Annie was mid. 2nd year anniversary kind of just was trash. But characters all around, I think all of the anniversaries, they were solid hype characters. We just have to think about it from like a comparative perspective between all of them. That's what we're doing. I think this is my final rating here, ordered also. I'm pretty sure this is my order perfectly. Thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know anything that you feel about these ratings in the comment section, or just give me your own takes in the comment section of this video. Obviously, like if you made it to the end. And if you guys have any ideas for videos and stuff for the future, let me know that as well. See you guys in the very next one. Stay frosty. And I'm out.
Up all night, so you don't wanna wait on me. I'm about to catch my flight, so you don't gotta